Okay, we have another big trailer, one that I missed yesterday. Pretty much gonna be another big summer movie. At least that's what Warner Brothers is hoping to be, since, they're not really in a great spot right now. F1. Brad Pitt is pretty much heading this movie full on. Not the best way to put it, but I think you know what I mean. He's producing it. I'm pretty sure the Plan B banner is also a part of this because that's his company. Uh, it's F1. It is a full-on Formula One racing movie. Don't know a bunch about F1 racing, but this is directed by Joseph Kosinski. And if you don't know what else he's made on top of the underrated Tron Legacy, which we're not even talk about that movie, but I still like it. He directed Top Gun Maverick a couple of years ago, and pretty much this is going to be a Top Gun equivalent to racing. I wouldn't be surprised if Brad Pitt is actually racing in this movie because this is like because Top Gun was based on the whole thing of like, oh, like at least in the new one, oh, they're actually flying in these, and you see shots of like all the actors in the cockpits and they're flying around, and it's a wild. And there have been a couple short teasers for this movie that have come out, and they've shown that with Brad Pitt as well as Damson Idris, who I also like and is playing like a protege, a racing prodigy in this, or a protege. Words, man. But there's also a lot of actual Formula One racers in this. I'm pretty sure to try and get it as close as possible to an actual racing event and season, they had gotten either the 2023 racing season in F1. I think that includes like Lewis Hamilton and stuff like that. Every main racer in that season has a role in this movie, and I think that's very cool. I think that's a cool idea to do. Again, I don't know anything about F1 racing. I'm just probably going to be there for a good time. I'm pretty sure Apple also has something to do with this. Oh, wait, actually. Yep, there it is. There's Apple. This is an Apple movie. So they put good money into it because they have a lot of money. And sometimes it's not a good thing with movies. But I feel like if you're going to put a lot of money into something, you might as well get as authentic to something as possible. And this is probably a decent example of it. Okay, I'm done yapping. We're going to watch the trailer. It's in 4K. Captions are on. Theater mode. Let's do it.
Some people look at Sonny Hayes. They see a guy who lives in a van, a gambling junkie who missed his shot,
Wow.
the best that never was. But I see
Oh, I didn't.
possibility.
I forgot he was in this.
My Rook is a phenomenal talent, but he's young.
Oh my god. That's cool stuff.
You plus him, boom. I got a team.
When was the last time you won a race?
Sunday, Daytona.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Formula One.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then same as you.
God, Brad Pitt, man. Love him.
There's this new guy. He's old. He's such a prick. He's quick though.
Get any constructive criticism for each other.
That was
be.
a good
Such an arse kid.
revolving shot.
That was constructive.
Wow.
Did you win something?
There's 20 other
Oh, they
drivers
did it
still out
again.
on that track. Do you think any of them respect us?
Whoa. That looked real.
They're saying Sonny Hayes isn't a has-been. He's a never was.
If the last thing I do is drive that car, I will take that life, man. 1,000 times.
I'm offering you an open seat in Formula One. The only place you could say, if you win, you are the absolute best. in the world.
God damn. Wow. Now look, I feel like this is a good example of, I feel like even if this isn't a good movie, this is definitely going to be a hell of a movie to see in a theater. I know that's kind of like a shill thing to say. I try not to be that too often. But damn, because that's gonna be in IMAX. I saw things saying that they're doing fan first screenings already. I don't know like when specifically in terms of like, because it's coming out at the end of June, I'm pretty sure. But then they're gonna be doing obviously fan first screenings before it. Warner Brothers is putting this out in theaters, so I think it'd be the week of, because that's how they've done it in the past. So I don't know, but this looks really fun as someone who does not like racing. I obviously maybe this will be an Oscar movie. I don't know. I feel like the Oscars do love racing movies. They really nominated Ford versus Ferrari a lot. Actually, Top Gun was, oh yeah, I forgot to mention at the beginning, Top Gun also didn't end up being an Oscar movie, but somehow it was nominated for an adapted screenplay and not for cinematography. So I don't know what happened there, but I feel like this could be one of those movies like, oh, if it's good enough, if the texts are there, maybe it'll get in Best Picture. Okay, maybe that's a little bit of a stretch. Maybe maybe that one's a little bit of a stretch. But I think you get what I'm saying. This could feel like a Top Gun and Maverick in that. This could be a fun movie that also gets nominated for a couple of Oscars. Well, and who knows, they'll probably use it for views anyway if it gets nominated. But either way, yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. And that's the video.